regulations have been strangling innovation in the U.S.
Bitcoin Zella stands out with its simplicity and clarity. We've crafted an experience that anyone can dive into, whether you're a crypto expert or just a new to the crypto world. Now guess who keeps his eye on us? The author of best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. And we want to take this opportunity and thank all the people who trusted us, and we read every comment. And the best part, it's free. Subscribing now means you will get all new information for free. Don't just follow the trends, stay ahead of them. Subscribe to Bitcoin Zella today and enjoy the new edge. Cathie Wood unpacks why she's optimistic about AI, tech, healthcare, and America's economy. Join us to uncover her bold insights.
Having watched from Poland personally on an on a base, it was an army base actually, them training the Ukrainians, we've learned that war is changing. It's becoming much more electronic. And our systems, we call them the primes, the big defense companies, they produced elite equipment. The world's going towards commoditized when it comes to drones. And of course, in Ukraine, they've been using DJI drones. And we've been learning a few things about them. So we're spending too much in the wrong places as technology changes the nature of war.
Bitcoin's recent rally has captured global attention, soaring past $108,000 for the first time in 4 months. This explosive move, a 14% jump since May 5, has reignited speculation about just how high the price could climb. With traders and analysts alike watching closely, the buzz around new all-time highs is getting louder. Currently, Bitcoin is just a few percentage points below its January high of over $109,000, and many believe that a breakout is imminent. One popular analyst, AlphaTC, highlighted Bitcoin's steady climb within an ascending channel, suggesting that a surge to $115,000 may be the next big move. The excitement is shared by other voices in the crypto world, like Michael Van de Poppe, who believes $200,000 isn't out of the question. He points to growing dissatisfaction with the US dollar and the broader macroeconomic environment as fuel for Bitcoin's rise. Others, like Mags, believe we're witnessing the beginning of the largest bull run in Bitcoin's history, targeting over $215,000 based on the 4-year halving cycle. From a technical standpoint, Bitcoin has formed a bullish rounded bottom pattern. If the price holds above $106,000, this setup could catapult BTC toward $140,000 and beyond. The momentum is real, and the next few weeks may be historic.
Whenever you see a flood of capital moving into one space, which it has, one of the things we think about is software as a service. Internally at ARC, there's something called vibe coding. I don't know if you've heard about it, but we're all coders if you think about it. Natural language processing, vibe code. We can go to ChatGPT or Claude.
Python code for me.
Yes, and say, build me this website. And it will happen. Or
who makes money on that? We still haven't figured out who's ultimately going to be making the money.
We're going to, because we're going to lower our costs.
Okay.
We're going to lower costs. We're going to eliminate.
But that's not what's priced into the market right now. At the moment.
No, I think the biggest, so there are 3 huge areas. One is massive productivity gains that every company can enjoy. That's one. And you'll see that more in efficiencies. 2 is the largest AI project on earth is autonomous transportation, whether it's robo-taxis. So Tesla, we have said for quite some time, is the largest AI project on earth. The most profound AI applications are going to be in healthcare. If you think what makes AI tick, it's data. We have 37 trillion cells in our body that we're now analyzing, and we can analyze because of AI.
At the moment, the market is pricing, giving the big multiples to the companies, the picks and shovels companies, the companies that are making the AI, the companies that are making the data centers, the operators of the data centers. That's where the valuations are at the moment. Are those on the wrong valuations?
They've corrected quite a bit.
Sure.
They've corrected quite a bit. I think the better question is, are some of the opportunities I just mentioned, especially in healthcare, are they recognized at all? They are not. They are not recognized at all.
Cathie, speaking of the healthcare story, there's a question here, and I know you specialize in kind of biotechnology specifically, but I know that you also have in previous iterations of your holdings talked about other pharmaceuticals as well. There's a question right now, especially in the European market where so many people are holding pharmaceuticals and biotech as well as part of their portfolio, of what a tariff impact or reciprocal tariff impact may look like in terms of the raw materials needed to develop that kind of innovation you're talking about, but then ultimately passing on the cost of that technology to the consumer. And I know, again, you're speaking to a very kind of innovative sector or piece or kind of cross platform or cross slice of the market. But I'm curious about what that does to margins, what that does to the actual costs involved with creating something. As I'm looking at your holdings in Tesla, Palantir even, I'll throw CRISPR Therapeutics in there. Walk us through the margin story with the context of things might be getting more expensive in the short term.
We think the healthcare sector has the opportunity here to take returns on R&D, which are in the low single-digit range, way down from the golden age of the 80s and 90s when they got up to 20, 30%, back to 15, 30, even 40%, because AI is going to collapse the cost of drug discovery and development. We think the number of years it will take to discover and then launch a new drug will shrink from 13 years to 8 years. We think that we're going to have molecular diagnostic tests, as I mentioned before, to diagnose disease much earlier. And so we're going to move from sick care spending, which in the U.S. is 85% of healthcare spending, more towards therapies that actually cure. So if you look at CRISPR Therapeutics and others, we think that the combination of sequencing technologies, artificial intelligence, and CRISPR gene editing is going to cure more diseases. We're already seeing cures in sickle cell disease and beta thalassemia, as I mentioned. They have one that will compete with Lipitor or the statins in the works right now, which is showing amazing results.
Bitcoin is back in the spotlight after spiking to over $108,000 on May 21, coming within just 1.5% of setting a new all-time high. The momentum has traders and analysts buzzing, with price targets quickly shifting higher. Many now believe Bitcoin is heading for a dramatic move known as a blow-off top, with $128,000 as the next major milestone. The rally has been fast and intense, with prices swinging by nearly $1,000 in minutes, reflecting growing volatility and trader excitement. As Bitcoin flirts with its previous high of $109,356, some analysts argue that a deep price pullback is becoming less likely. Data shows strong support just below $106,000, and key technical indicators like the 21-day and 50-day moving averages are pointing to continued strength. Keith Allen of Material Indicators believes even if Bitcoin revisits $100,000, it would only reinforce its bullish setup for the long term. He considers any such dip a rare opportunity rather than a concern. Other traders are just as optimistic. Michael van de Poppe sees $120,000 as a realistic next stop, with eyes on even loftier heights up to $200,000. Analyst Henry has tagged $128,000 as the likely blow-off top, signaling a dramatic peak before any major correction. Bitcoin's next move could be explosive. And do not forget to subscribe to Bitcoin Zella. The most important news will reach your inbox on a daily basis and for free. I do not know why you have not subscribed yet. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more daily updates. Remember, knowledge is power, and we're here to empower you on your financial journey. Until next time, happy investing.